Dear friends, welcome to Quest for Knowledge. In today's video, I am going to discuss Python modules. So let's get started. Basically, module is a Python file that contains Python code. And as we already discussed, a Python file can define functions, classes, and variables. So module can also do the same. So any Python file with the py extension is considered as module in Python. So to create a module, we create a file and extension is py. In this particular module, we have three functions. First function is print hello. It is not taking any parameter. It is printing hello. Next function we have is prime. It is taking one parameter. And here we are checking whether this particular parameter is prime or not. As we already discussed this logic in one of the videos, we are checking whether this particular parameter is divisible by any other number or not. So we have put loop over here. So if number is divisible by, we are returning false. If number is not divisible by any other number, we are returning true. That means in case number is prime, we will return true, and if this particular parameter is not prime, we are returning false. Next function we have is fact. It is taking one parameter. Inside this function, we have one variable with value 1. Then we have loop. When this condition is true, it is multiplying this particular variable with parameter, and then we are decrementing value of n by 1. So in this way, we are calculating factorial of this particular parameter, and we are returning factorial after calculating the factorial, right? So in this way we write functions inside module. And how to write functions, how to define it, we have already discussed in one of the videos. You can refer the link given in the description, right? So in this way we write module. Next we want to use functions of a module. To use functions, we write import statement in Python file. So here first statement is import my module. Here we are importing functions of my module. Now next we are invoking print hello function of my module. So we use dot notation to invoke any function of module. So here we are writing dot and then function name. Next we are taking input from user. So this is the syntax to take input from user and to convert it into numerical value. Next we have conditional statement. So this is the condition. Here we are invoking is prime function of my module with this particular argument. So this particular function will check whether this n is prime or not, and based on this n, it will return true or false. If this function will return true, this will print number is prime. If this function will return false, it will go to else and it will print number is not prime. So this is the way we write conditional statement in Python. Next we are printing factorial of number is, and we are invoking fact function of my module, and we are passing one argument, as this particular factorial function takes one parameter. So after calculating factorial of this particular argument, it will return the factorial and it will be printed over here. So when we run this code, output will be, first it will print hello, as this is the logic inside print hello. Next it will ask to enter a number, and based on this particular number, it will print number is prime or not. So in this case, entered number is 6, so it will print number is not prime. Next it will print factorial of number, and in this case factorial of this particular 6 is 720, so it will print factorial of number is 720. So hope this particular code is clear, and the output you can relate based on this particular logic, right? So in this way we use the module in Python. So far we have imported all the functions of a module. We can also import a specific function from a module. So to import a specific function, we write from statement, we write from, then module name, then the function we want to import from particular module. So this is the syntax. We write from, module name, import, and then function name. So here we have imported only is prime function of my module. Next we are taking input from user, as we have seen this particular code in earlier Python file. Next we have put conditional statement. We are invoking is prime function with this particular argument, and here you can see we are writing is prime directly. We are not using any dot notation, because in this particular case we have imported only is prime function of this module. So we write is prime directly without dot notation. Here we are passing this argument, and based on this particular number it will return true or false, and it will print number is prime or it will print number is not prime. So when we run this code, output will be, it will ask user to enter a number. So based on this number it will print whether number is prime or number is not prime. So here 6 is not prime, so it will print number is not prime, as in this case is prime function will return false and else part will be executed and it will print number is not prime. So hope this particular code is clear to you. We can also specify another name for module. So syntax is we write import, then module name we write as, and then we specify another short form for module name. So here we are specifying Now in this particular code we will specify my module with So to invoke any function of my module we will write then dot and function name. So here first we are invoking print hello function of my module. So we are writing dot notation with then we are taking input from user, as we already discussed this code, but now in this code we are specifying not my module, right? Next we have put conditional statement. We are invoking is prime function. If this particular function will return true, it will print number is prime. If this particular function will return false, else part will be executed and it will print number is not prime. Next we are printing factorial of number is, and we are invoking fact function of my module. So here we are specifying and we are passing this argument. So based on this argument it will print factorial, and when we run this code output will be, first it will print hello, then it will ask user to enter a number. Based on this number it will print number is prime, because in this case this particular is prime function will return true and it will print number is prime. Next it will print factorial of number is, and based on this particular number it will print factorial, right? So in this way we can rename a module and we can specify that particular name inside our code. So far we have created our module with name my module. There are several built-in modules in Python also, which we can import whenever we like. And to see the functions inside a particular module, first we import module. So here math is built-in module in Python. So to list the function name and variable name inside math module, we use dir function, and this particular dir is inbuilt function. We can use this particular inbuilt function with any module name. So inside parenthesis we are specifying math module. So when we run this code it will write all the functions and variable names inside this particular math module. So as you can see it is printing all the functions inside this particular math and all the variables inside this particular module. So in this way we can see all the functions name and variables names inside a particular module, right? So far we have imported only one module in Python code. We can also import multiple modules, and to import multiple modules we write import and then we write modules names, and modules names are separated with comma. we write first module, then comma, then second module, and so on. So in this way we can import multiple modules in our Python file. We write import and then we specify module names. Here in this case we have written two modules. First module is math, this is inbuilt, and my module that we have created. So in this particular code we are importing two modules, and after importing module we can use functions and variables inside module. And how to use functions and variable inside particular module we have seen so far. Thank you for watching this video till the end. If you have any doubt, you have any query, you can write me in the comment box. Thank you.